Hi guys, let me just tell you, I have a little story for you. I used to work for Goodwill, St. Louis. Odd kind of story, I should say. One day I was at work, and we have a new store manager by means. We could say that Owen was there, and she was nothing wrong with her. She did a great job. But they moved her out of the blue and didn't tell nobody, and they bring this warpath of a new store manager in. Goodwill, St. Louis is, yeah, but you know. Well, I get a phone call at my job, and I'm thinking, who's calling me at my job? And it was a young lady, and she goes, Ron, yes? You are a stupid N-B word. I go, excuse me? You're a stupid N-B word. I go, excuse me? I don't know who you are, and I hang up. Kind of disoriented, kind of frazzled. My employees go, African American and white employees go, Ryan, what's wrong? Some woman called me a stupid NB. And they all both laugh and they go, but you're white. I go, yeah. So I thought it was kind of funny. So I went to talk to my new store manager, she says, oh, I can tell me anything, Ron. You can trust me, da-da-da. Well, I didn't say it out loud. I went back to the back room and nobody was around, so I said it to her. So the next day, she calls me to the office to have a talk with her because my DM's there, and she's like, you said a racial slur. No, I sure didn't. I just said a story of what happened in my life, and that was what happened. So I told her the story of my life at that moment. Someone called, they called me that, and that was the end of it. Now, first of all, my employees had a problem with me saying that what happened in my life. They knew I wasn't calling them that. Somebody called me that. So she tries to make it look like I said a racial slur. As far as I know, I said what happened to me, not what I said, or feel or mean. They called. But yeah, so so I went back to work for a couple hours. Called back to the office again. We're going to suspend you to further notice and could be determination. Excuse me? For telling a story of what happened in my life, she's trying to say it's a racial slur, which is totally not. Sure, okay. Thinking they're going to call me back and get my side of the story or blah, and it'll be fine. Nope. Didn't contact me. Threw me under the carpet. Get a letter in the mail saying my insurance is canceled. So that means I've been terminated. Well, now I'm going to say this. I'm going to make it known how Goodwill St. Louis is kind of shady. Because I said no racial slur. I just told my story of what happened. Like when you read a book, you'd write that information, you write in a book. You write a paper, you'd write that in a paper of what happened in your life. Right or wrong? Yes. So you're telling a story. So I think that's shady in the first place. They don't care about the employees. I mean, the CEO makes almost $1 million a year. Executive Vice President makes over almost $300,000 a year. And a Fortune 500 CEO makes $400,000 usually. But they make more than a Fortune. I mean, we have 42 stores. And he brings that much money home. That's more than a Fortune 500 billion dollar company. And the Executive Vice President was just busted last year, public knowledge right there on the internet, for domestic assault beating up his daughter. He pleaded guilty. Ron tells a story, nothing discriminating or racist, but he beats his child up, but he has his job still. That's shady as hell. You wouldn't believe it unless you lived in my life.